Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I wasn't going to film a video today. I was having a day off and trying to kind of just get a little bit of happy back. I was feeling a little bit overwhelmed and burnt out from the past couple of weeks of just go, go, go. And I thought I'll take a day. And I came and sat up here and I was going to play on a video game. And I thought I'll just put some makeup on and do my hair. That might make me feel better. And then I thought, well, I've done my hair, I'll film a video. Which, by the way, I'm really feeling the short hair. I'm really feeling it. Like, worst case scenario, because playing around with it and styling it is so much more fun. Worst case scenario, I can wash and dry it in like 10 minutes. The freedom of short hair. So I have some empties for you today. Not tons, because we're going to do every single month empties. It's just not that many. Sometimes it's going to be less than others. I am trying to use more stuff. I'm on a bit of a mission at the moment to go through all the makeup that I've got and swatch it and do some like little mini reviews for the blog. So I've started off with all my MAC lipsticks, which, by the way, I am somewhere around here is the lipstick I'm wearing. It is MAC Patisserie. I would never have, if I was like looking at different lipsticks, I would never have guessed that I would like the Lustres, but I love it. I really, really like it. I swatched all my nude lipsticks and the ones that appealed to me the most were the Lustres. I would have thought I would have wanted like a cream sheen or maybe an amplified, something with a bit more oomph to it. No, apparently not. So I've swatched them all. I've kind of like come to some conclusions. Eventually I've got a little drawer in front of me and I'd like this drawer to be filled with things that I love, because I have at my disposal many things and it's just too many things. And so I'm not using them. I mean, we have this conversation all the time, but I think there will be some things that get completely scrapped. Is back to MAC still a thing? Tell me, because if it is, I'm going to save those things and probably buy more Lustre lipsticks, truthfully. Right, so no makeup today. No makeup today. I do have kind of technically a makeup item. It's the Morphe. Is it Morphe or Morphe? It's Morphe, right? The Continuous Setting Mist. You may remember this. I was obsessed with it. I've still got a couple of cans left because I bought loads when it was, this gold one was like holiday packaging. I was obsessed a few years ago. I don't know why, but it kind of came to me at a time where I was wearing a lot heavier makeup. I was kind of experimenting with more things. I was doing a lot of like loose powders and baking. And that is not necessarily the most flattering way of applying makeup if you're in your late 30s. So this, as I told you at the time, does something magical where if you've got like a load of makeup on, it looks really cakey, and especially if it's powdery, you put this on, and to me, it does what Seche Vite does for nail polish, but for your makeup. It kind of permeates through the layers, and it kind of sets the whole thing and makes the whole thing look like skin. That's not what Seche Vite does. The Seche Vite makes your hair glossy, and it permeates through the layers. I think that's what this does. It does something to kind of blend it all together and just make it look like skin. And if you want natural looking makeup, but you still like a heavier base, or just generally like you still like to wear your makeup, but you want it to look natural, this is going to be your favorite thing. And I used this up very recently. Like I said, I've got a couple more of these left. I don't need to be repurchasing more. But I still would definitely recommend it. I can't tell you whether or not the formula has changed or anything, because I've literally I just stocked up a couple of years ago. But if it's still the same, I would recommend. I have been using a little bit more makeup recently. Not necessarily base stuff, but I've just been kind of playing around. Today I've got an inordinate amount of bronzer on. I don't know if you can tell how much bronzer I am than my arms, but I am. I look tan today. And you know what? I kind of feel like it's working with the hair colour as well. I don't know what I'm going to do with the hair colour. I've got an appointment in a couple of weeks, and I think I just want to kind of boost this a little bit. She didn't do anything when she cut it. She just kind of left it as it was. And she is a magician with colour. I go to Mr. Tony in Doncaster. My hairdresser is Laura. And she's just like, it's just magic. So I think I just want to kind of bring it up a little bit. Same tones, the same colours. And I feel like it's working with the tan. I don't necessarily want to do fake tan. I hate the smell of fake tan. I've never found a fake tan that I'm like, yes, I love this. I'm going to do it all the time. But I don't know, maybe this year. Because another reason that I hate fake tan is the smell lingers in your hair. And you have to wash your hair. It's a whole thing. Maybe now I've got short hair, we can bring back the tan reviews. Let me know what your very favourite one is, and maybe I'll work through some. I've got, obviously, just one hair thing. It is just one hair thing. Aussie Mega Shampoo. I love this, and now Milo loves this. This ran out, and he said, we've got no shampoo. I'm like, we've got a few shampoos in the bathroom at any given time. There's me and Ella adding to the pile of shampoos in the bathroom. And he was like, yeah, but I like I think he said Aussie, because he didn't know it was Australian. I don't even think he would know what the word Aussie was. Why would he? But he said he loves this one because it smells so nice. So no wonder I'm going through it so quickly now. But I find this to be, I don't know if it's supposed to be like a clarifying shampoo. Does it say? Add mega, get up and go to your hair every day. This lightweight shampoo will gently clean hair, leaving it full of Bonza bounce. It doesn't say that, but it does say it's lightweight. I have found, because my hair is fine, that this is one of the best, if not the best, shampoo for cleaning my hair and making it still feel light. Now, when I had longer hair, I still needed to kind of condition the ends because it didn't really add anything in terms of moisture, but I need like clean my roots. Now, not so much anymore. But I mean, what do we need to say about it? The Earle Cleanse and Polish. I've had this for so long. Again, this was like holiday packaging. I am not going to be repurchasing this. I didn't really enjoy it, honestly. I liked Earle once upon a time when it was like, I think about this often. There have been certain launches that were, wow, this was a disruptor. This was like, they are changing the game, and this was one of them. The Earle Cleanse and Polish came around when we really had like foaming cleansers. I don't even know if we had micellar waters then. Not like outside of French pharmacies. They weren't like Garnier ones like that. It was really kind of face wipes, foaming cleansers, cleansing bars. I don't think we had like cleansing oils and stuff like we do now. It wasn't like as mainstream. I'm sure they existed, but it wasn't like something that you could just get. Earle Cleanse and Polish came in, and it was like, wow. Since then, we've had, I mean, this might have been around the time of the Clarisonic. We had cleansing brushes, cleansing balms. Everyone is giving you the muslin cloths with their cleansing balms, but this was the original, like, everyone's aspiring to be. The original was great. I don't know if the scent of this is what is bothering me, but this stings my eyes so badly, I can't even deal with it. I don't particularly like the scent. I wasn't even like all that about the scent of the original, but it's just it's not exciting anymore. Someone did comment the other day and said that they really enjoy it on my skincare video. They really enjoy Earle, and it's like one of their favorites. Like, I just feel like it's not wow anymore. There are so many others that you can choose from. I just would never. I think that might have been sent to me, but again, it was so long ago. I finally finished it up this week because I'd run out of the other stuff that I was using. But I do need to buy a new cleansing balm, specifically because I need a balm that I can decant into a small pot for holiday. So anyone recommend a cheap cleansing balm? I'm all ears. This I got from Tesco a couple of months ago. I think it was in the sale. It was like in an area where I was having one of those days where I'll go to Tesco and I'm feeling a little bit low, and I'll buy myself a face mask, probably a nail polish, something that suggests I might give myself a pedicure, have a bit of and then I do the face mask, and that's it. And on one of those days, I bought this. It's the dry oil mask from Pamper Bliss at Calcot Spa. This is a luxury award-winning spa at the bottom. This does not say spa product to me. The pink, I don't know. I don't know anything about Calcot Spa, but I don't think that they branded this correctly for me. It doesn't feel spa-like. And then on the back, the font they've used. Sometimes it's nice not to have a plan. Breathe, relax, and be you. Do you know what I mean? The font they've used on that, it doesn't scream spa, does it? I just don't think that it's spa. I don't know. Anyway, this smells amazing. Like, ridiculous amazing. I will buy this again if I find it somewhere. It's like somewhere between an oil and a body mist. Spritzed it all over my body. It absorbed really quickly. It just smells so good. And it's really unusual. I don't know what exactly it does smell of. And I can't tell you from the back of the product, but it smells incredible. I wonder if it's like what's the word I'm looking for? I want to say proprietary. I think I was going with the pituitary. gland. Proprietary. I've been watching Grey's Anatomy again. I wonder if it's a proprietary blend. I wonder if the scent is unique to them, is what I was going to say. What I was meaning to say. Maybe I'll find out. Then lastly, I've got this Niacinamide night mask from Primark. I think that this came maybe from Emma at Christmas. We did our, like, not a Secret Santa, we did kind of like an advent, so like 12 days of presents for Christmas. That was so fun. I think we'll do this again this year. And she gave, I'm pretty sure that came from Emma. She gave me this. I really liked it. I used it as my moisturiser. I would potentially buy it again. I love the Niacinamide range from Primark. In fact, underneath my makeup today, I have the Niacinamide serum. I just really, really enjoyed this range. I find that it is really effective. Let me just show you. I also have in my little skincare fridge, which also came from Emma at Christmas. Was it Christmas or my birthday? I can't remember. The ceramide ones, because we didn't have the niacinamide ones. Do you know what? I think I've got something else in there from Emma. These globes. And let me tell you, when she bought me these globes, this is so irrelevant to what we're doing right now, but when she bought me these globes, I was like totally sold, thought these are amazing. I'm going to use them all the time. And then I didn't, because I couldn't get them, I couldn't keep them cold anywhere. It's not, they're glass, they're full on glass. I can't put them in this fridge downstairs next to the like hard floor with children. It's just never going to happen. There was nowhere that I could put them to keep them cold all the time. And then the year after, she bought me a skincare fridge, almost as if she knew of the problem that I was having. They're so nice, really soothing. Not to alarm anyone, but if you've had a cry, nothing like ice globes on your eyes. Nothing like it. No, I'm fine, I promise. I mean, it's not been a surprise for those of you who've been watching my vlogs. I've just been kind of like, it's too much, I want to go to bed for a week. And so I'm taking it a little bit easy. After this, I am going to play some video games. I am going to make some videos about those video games, but still, it's the productive rest that I love. I'm going to play some video games for the rest of the day, chill. The rest of the week I'm working. I've done all my candle stuff I need to do. Ooh, but so fun story. I mean, we're pretty much at the end of the video. If you're only here for the empties, you're done. But I have a strange story. Strange. So me and Karen have got a summer collection coming out that I'm really excited about. We've been planning it for so long. It's kind of cocktail, mocktail themed. It was going to be Palm Springs related, but now one of the candles is called Palm Springs. It's going to be Palm Springs, Havana, and Cocoa Beach. But Cocoa Beach is CO, because it's a pina colada. One is pina colada, the second is mojito, that's Havana, and the third, which is Palm Springs, is aloe and coconut water, which is kind of mocktaily. It's very fresh, very kind of clean scent. So anyway, we've got these happening, and the main thing that was in my mind before anything else was I want to do like Palm Springsy or even like Palm Beach kind of colours, like orange, pink, green. And we've been thinking for a while, how do we want to promote this? We want to do something fun because we're going to have the time to do it, because Christmas, autumn, those launch times are insane. Whereas in the summertime, maybe there's a little bit less in terms of like orders and stuff, so we've got more time to focus on the promotion and just having a little bit of fun with it. So we wanted to do something really fun, and we were thinking of doing some like 60s style content, you know, like almost like dressed up. I'm thinking like rotary phones, headscarves, big sunglasses, trying to make it get you into that kind of 60s Palm Springs vibe. And in a moment of madness, I was looking like, can I rent a convertible for a day for us to just do some stupid content? That would be so fun. And then Lee sent his car in for repair this week because someone borrowed it and crashed it. It was a whole thing. But Lee sent his car in for repair this week, and I had not mentioned this to him. We don't talk about work unless it's important. We just don't talk about it. So I hadn't mentioned to him this big promotional idea that I'd had, and I had a moment of madness about the convertible, or even the colours that we were using for the summer stuff. We just hadn't had a conversation about it. So he sends me a picture of this car. It is a lime green convertible. It's a lime green mini convertible. And he was like, look what they've given me. I was like, Did I manifest that? Because that's crazy. So tomorrow, I'm taking it to work, and me and Karen, who are working in the office tomorrow, are going to go and take our lunch break. I'm going to bring us some big sunglasses and some headscarves, and we're going to do some fun content in this lime green convertible. It's going to be crazy, but I'm really excited about it. So yes, I'm definitely feeling like on the up now. I do. I think part of it is when you're feeling so overwhelmed and burned out, I think part of it is the pressure of doing something. And when you take that pressure off, when you make something a choice again, it all kind of fades away. If you say, I'm not doing this, I don't have to do this, I'm not doing this, then doing it is then a choice, and it's no longer something that you feel like, oh, I've got to do this so much as, oh, I like doing this. Do you know what I mean? It's reframing. And so actually I'm feeling a lot better now. And I think by the time I am driving to work in that lime green convertible tomorrow, it's going to be a whole new woman. And part of that happened during the course of this video. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, not tons of stuff to share with you this week, or this month, but I want to kind of keep it running. I really enjoy the empties, and I do think that you're going to like the content that is coming up as I go through and declutter and swatch everything. I've already started. Check out my blog. I'll link it below. There'll be a few posts on there. Just massive swatch posts. I'm going to be swatching like all of my eyeshadows. All of them. All of my lipsticks. I just started with matte because it just made the most sense. Bronzers, blushes, absolutely everything. I'm going just through everything. And then we can do comparisons. I can work out, really, do I actually like this? Why am I keeping it? Things that I'm keeping it for packaging alone, that's fine. That's a valid reason to keep things. But it's going to be separate to the rest of my makeup. It's a little bit like with my clothes that I was talking about on one of the podcast episodes with Emma. I don't want to have a minimalist life. I don't want to have a minimalist wardrobe or like a capsule wardrobe. I like a capsule wardrobe for like daily dressing and for holidays. But I want to be able to keep things. I have my hoarder wardrobe up here that is full of memories and full of things that I love. And I don't want to if anything, I want to go around the room with it. I want to be able to keep things that I love and that are pretty to me and that make me happy. That's just what I want. I want to be able to have a capsule wardrobe of makeup that I wear every day, but maybe I still want a box of things that I'm keeping just because I want to keep them. And that's the direction that we're heading in. But along the way, we are gonna go through everything. It was just, I wanted to do one big declutter, and that was just never gonna work. It was never gonna work. So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do it this way, and I hope you enjoy it.